What's up guys, Farhan here from Bangalore. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I run a motorcycle dealership called NAFS Motors. We deal with premium used superbikes, and I also run a garage. Some of you might have seen me riding the RSV4. This is my RSV4 1100 factory, a super rare machine in India at least. And this is my new RS457 which I recently picked up. I'm probably also the first one in the world to have the RSV4 1100 factory and the RS457 in the same garage, since exports have not yet started. I'm not trying to compete with anybody, not part of any competition, just that I'm super proud and passionate about these motorcycles. I'm born and brought up in Dubai. I did my schooling up to 12th grade there. Then I moved to Bangalore for my bachelor's degree. I did BCom, and right after my last exam, I started working with KTM the next day itself. I worked at KTM Kivraj Motors for 3 years, sold thousands of KTMs, built a strong customer base, learned a lot, and it was fun, part of a lot of fun rides and track days. Then I moved to BMW, where I worked for a short span, and then I worked with Mahindra Mojo. I was working at a dealership, and in 2017 I started my own Mahindra Mojo dealership. The journey with Mojo has been great. Of course, I sold a lot of Mojos and built a strong customer base, but I also did a lot of touring. I did Rajasthan, I did Gujarat, I did a lot of South India, I did Ladakh, I also did Umlingla, the highest motorable road in the world. To name a few, these were a few rides, big rides that I've done. And eventually Mojo's production stopped in 2023, and our focus was more on premium used superbikes. So now we are fully into it, and we also run a garage where we are a multi-brand garage now. Alongside Mojo, we service other 300cc plus motorcycles as well. So my very first bike was the Pulsar 150, where I learned riding motorcycles. Then the next one was the R15, which I bugged my parents a lot to get one for me during my college days. I got that, and then the next bike, whatever it was, I started working. My dad said, if you have to buy something now, you have to buy from your own money. So I sold the R15, got the Duke 200, did a lot of fun rides on the KTM Duke as well. Then I moved to an RC 390. That's the time I enjoyed a lot. I did a lot of track days, did a lot of touring. And then the itch was always there to upgrade. So I wanted a 650cc motorcycle, and at that point I could only afford something in the 2 lakh range. So Hyosung GT 650N was the most affordable bike that I could get at that time, and I got that. I had good fun with that as well, no regrets. I enjoyed the bike. Then I wanted something that sounds good. At that time Benelli 600 was new in the market and it sounded really nice. So I went ahead and got the Benelli 600i. But realized that over a period of time, you got to rev that bike a lot. So I wanted something punchy. Then I got the Street Triple 675. Had a blast on that bike. It was a super fun motorcycle. Then I wanted to get into super sports. I got the Daytona 675R, which is one of the best motorcycles I've had. If I could keep one, I would never sell it. It's a wonderful motorcycle. Good close friend called DV, he's a famous vlogger obviously. He took the bike. And then I upgraded to the liter class, Yamaha R1. Of course, R1 is something we all dream of as kids. I grew up, putting that as my wallpaper on the walls and the laptop, and even notebooks used to have the wallpaper. So R1 has been a childhood dream, and it was a super proud moment for me. And of course, when I sold it, I was very emotional because that's something I was very attached to. It had a lot of character. It was a super fun motorcycle. The crossplane crank was just amazing. And then the next bike was the Gen 1 S1000RR. That's again a beautiful machine, one of the best in its class. But somehow it did not have the character of the crossplane. I wanted something punchy, that raw feel, the torque that's on your face. So then I thought that V4 is the motorcycle I should get next. I got the 2019 RSV4RR. Enjoyed a lot on that. And then I wanted to get the top of the line motorcycle, the Panigale V4 or the Aprilia RSV4 is what I had to decide between. Somehow RSV4 is what seemed more practical to me. It didn't heat up as much, and I decided for the RSV4. Getting the RSV4 was very difficult. There aren't too many dealerships. At that time, there weren't too many who could import these motorcycles. Somehow I got to know that there was one available and I did not want to miss it. I grabbed it, and yeah, here it is, a super rare RSV4. This color, the lava red, it's the only one in India. There aren't any. There are 2 RS-V4s in Bangalore, the new gen I'm saying, 2021 plus, and there are 7 pan India. So yeah, what you can expect from my channel, we have access to a lot of rare motorcycles. Since we deal with super bikes, there are a lot of bikes that come in, and I feel there is a lot of informative content we can share with you about various motorcycles, what is suitable for you, what is the right one for you, compare the motorcycles a bit if required. And yeah, these rare machines, you would have not seen a lot of this in YouTube, at least not in India, because these are super rare. So I would love to share my passion towards these motorcycles and share a lot of informative content that could be useful for a lot of people and prospect buyers who are looking for used super bikes. So yeah, looking forward to do some nice content for you guys. And the next video I'm planning to make is on the Aprilia RS 457. A lot of you might have seen first ride reviews, road reviews, but ownership reviews you would have not seen too many. I think I'll be one of the first ones to do this. Please follow me on Instagram. Here's my personal ID and here's my official ID. If you're looking to buy some used super bikes, please follow the official ID. I'm new to YouTube. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll try my best to make some really nice content for you guys. Stay tuned.